go back to doing that, you know. But
absolutely.
As my first comment as a sideline reporter, there's a lot of dead bodies on the ground to start the game.
I noticed that too. I noticed that too. Shout out to sideline reporter.
Let's start about that. But here we go. Dead hardpoint is underway here. It's going to be a big contest here on P1 here. First battle stats with the pistol. Can't get it done. But New York Lightning right now just can't quite get it on now. Vancouver looks to control the point.
Yeah, good work here out of Vancouver, getting that nice early time. 30 seconds remaining on that P1. Gonna have P2 popping soon. Not too sure where it is, but I do believe it is on that top, that I guess that right side of the map. I do believe. I'm not too sure. We'll find out here shortly. I don't think I've played this map yet. But good work out of Vancouver. But Crash is gonna try to break that one on open. Does do that. 15 seconds remaining. We'll see if he can get some of that scrap time. We see them pushing through, so you got to think that's where the new objective is gonna be. Stad's just trying to stay alive as he gets himself out of there. Going to be a big little gunfight going down in the back of the map. The number 7 player does win it, though. So Outages doing his thing. Things locked down. Oh, Outages. I tell you what, we had him in here. This guy might be Himothy, bro. This might be his year. He said it was going to be.
That every year is his year, and he's showing it right now with the Dravik. Does go down, though. He's just completely outnumbered. Crash going to try to be the last one up for New York to try to make a play, but Nime reads it like a book. And it's going to be able to get it done. Vancouver now holds the time, holds the spawns. And look at Nime. Beautiful anchoring there. You see him on the minimap. He's going to be number 1 there. Great anchor there to get some info. And this is going to be a really hard break here for New York as they try to come around the back. But so far, Vancouver just lighting up the feed, getting it done here across the board. 30 seconds here on P2. And it is just all Vancouver right now.
24 seconds remaining on this P2 in Vancouver. Absolutely phenomenal. Nime on his 6th streak. Also another person that we had in here. He didn't know if necessarily it was going to be his year. He wasn't the most confident about it, but something tells me he's going to be pretty good. He always is, so this will be the spot to show up as well. Fish Butter, shout out him with that AR. But 60 seconds on the clock for Vancouver. Only 8 for New York as this rotation comes through.
Yeah, Killer just coming in. Nime has not died yet. This man is just lighting it up. Now Jake just completely holding down P1. Going to be taking out his, I believe, duo there. Yep, it's Logan getting beamed down. And now a Hellstorm for Nime. Nime just refuses to die. 8 kills up for Nime. Hellstorm in hand. Knows Crash is somewhere nearby and has help. They're able to take care of that here. Strider trying to make a play, but it is just no use. And now Vancouver hopping on the hill, and Jake just lights him up again. Vancouver continuing to show what they are capable of going into the BO7 season.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely fantastic here out of Vancouver. Comets doing a great job. Gother now on a 4 streak. Fish Butter on a 4 streak. Nime got up to a 9 before going down. Did secure that Hellstorm. This team is just absolutely firing at all cylinders right now. They've got the rotations on lock, doing a great job breaking these open when they need to. But the time is absolutely crazy. They were at 60 seconds going into this hill. They're going to be at 110 coming out of it. A little bit more than that even. So they basically got 55 seconds, which is absolutely nuts.
I'm going to bring him in early here because, I mean, this is just pure dominance, and I got to hear a third-person perspective about this. I mean, Tej, this is something else. I mean, Vancouver right now just seem to be running the board, and it seems like New York can't hold a spawn either.
Yeah, and, I mean, it helps when you got 2 guys with 12 and 11 respectively, as they are really just frying them off the start here. Jake doing his thing, of course, but, I mean, yeah, they're doing everything right at this point in time. They're winning rotations. They're winning the transitional gunfights. And right now, New York is sputtering. This is getting out of hand early.
Most definitely.
Appreciate T going in with the vibe check here, but back on it here as Vancouver just continues to hold on to time. Rotation appears to be in place. Nime just doing all the anchoring duties right now. Still holding that same spot. Is able to take down Logan in the process. 10 seconds on the clock. P1 about to spawn once again. This first rotation just heavily favored towards that Vancouver side. New York going to try to get themselves set up early here. Jake's going to get chased here by Outages, but is going to have some backup there. Vancouver just not letting each other die. The team fights are there, and they just keep going in their favor. And it's just Strider on the point, and he has no idea right now that he is completely surrounded. This is about to get mixy.
About to get mixy indeed. New York Lightning need to make something happen. They need to do it now, but Nime on a 5 streak again. 16-3. Fish Butter 15-5. Got their 14-5. And I tell you what, this team is absolutely popping. I mean, Fish Butter, 1 minute and 30 seconds in the hill. Trying to get more, does go down. And I tell you what, Vancouver looking fantastic. New York now on this time. 30 seconds left of this hill to potentially get this P1. Was a little mixy the first time around, but overall, Vancouver was able to get a bunch of time on it. So New York, though, doing a great job here, finally locking some things down. You see Crash on a 3-streak. You see Strider and Logan staying alive for a little bit longer than normal, right? I mean, we got to take anything we can here.
I love these rotation battles here out of Vancouver, just getting there early and often. New York just have nowhere to go, and now they're going to be forced to try to break this P2 once again. Good start here from Crash, firing some bullets, finding Jake in the process. Not able to get the follow-up here. Crash trying to help out. Does do so, but goes down immediately. Pinstripe kill feed here as New York do actually end up flipping the spawns, and will have this time, as now Vancouver on the back foot here on this P2 as they try to look to break.
Yeah, trying to do their best, that is for sure. New York Lightning in this hill, trying to fight for their life, but Gother picks up two, looking for a bit more. He knows a couple players in the back of the spawn here. The respawns are coming in. Gother there to answer. Does end up going down, but that's not going to be too big of a... Actually, he doesn't go down. He picks up two there. I thought he did go down as one of his teammates. I was reading the kill feed a little wrong there. Finally does die. New York Lightning, though, down by 102 points. Need to keep on fighting this one out. Vancouver doing a great job spawning from the far side. Just keep running on in. Logan picks up two, goes down. His teammates need that help, but they're going to rotate on over. They know they need to get to this P3, get something going early. This is definitely a money hill going for us here, but the 20-8 Gother is not going to let things slide. That's for sure.
Logan got the most unfortunate spawn in that scenario and paid the price and is still spawning old. So now he's in Narnia and is going to be just so late getting to this hill. And look what happens. Vancouver takes down Logan, trying to go for some early point heroics. Can't do it. But now a couple extra kills here from Outages leads an opening here for New York. And they will be able to get in for now. Vancouver going to have to look to break back in once again. But again, the lead is still super massive right now. New York really just need to soak this one up.
This is big time, though. If New York gets this, they're looking pretty good. And now we're going to see the push coming in from Vancouver. 2 players in, 2 players down. One more player to deal with. That's going to be Stads. Does pick up 1 kill before going down. Last player there is going to be Gother. He picks up 2. Goes for the 3rd, and he gets it. He pulls out the pistol. Trying to get these players in mid, helping his teammates out. The man is everywhere. 25-9, a minute and 3 seconds in the hill, breaking hills by himself. The New York Lightning are having a very tough time dealing with this AR sub-duo.
Just gross stuff there out of the duo here. 24-8 for 9. Gother 25-10 as well. And it's going to be Jake and Stads who are just doing the utility work right now. New York does get this early rotation. Over to P4 we go. Good hold here for New York so far. Ooh, look at his patience here out of Crash. It might be for naught, though, because Gother had it red. He's going to find the trade, and now the push begins. One more goes down. One more player on. It's going to be Strider here for New York. Gother pushes in with the rest of the team. They will get this point. Logan trying to make a late play. Can't do it. New York, once again, just stuck in absolute hell right now trying to break back in.
They do end up doing so, though. They get the kills they need. Vancouver, though, going to spawn very close to this hill. They're going to be able to push in with all 4 players very shortly. They're going to lose a player there to a TK and lose another as Logan picks up 1. Crash with the kill as well, just like that. New York Lightning holding for now. Only 15 seconds remaining on this. They cannot give it up to Vancouver, but they also have to rotate. The kill's going their way. These players need to start moving across the map, getting ready for that new P1 rotation. Vancouver Comets, though, going to be the first ones there. They are getting this early setup. New York, though, no longer down by 100 points. Only going to be 90 now, so definitely can come back from this. We see that, hey, that infamous wall jump right there. Love to see it. Like 50 seconds. Could get it done here for Vancouver. We'll see if they can hold. They've got the gunnies to get it done.
Ballsy there out of Stads, and it just does not work out. But a couple other kills do go Vancouver's way, so they should be able to get some initial time here as the rest of New York just looking to group up and make a play. Crash going to hop in and contest here first. Jake gonna try to find him with the nade. Can't do so. Strider going for a long flank. This might be red, especially now the Gother goes down. The comms comes through. Jake's going to be able to find that kill. Now it's going to be up to Crash. Jake trying to make the play, but he has support from up top. Outages coming in and helping out there. Crash showing another 1v1 gunfight with Stads, and Stads is going to win it. So still Vancouver's point for right now as they look to put this one away. 217 to 118 is the score.
Yeah, 15 seconds left here on this P1. You already see New York Lightning trying to set up for that P2. Number 5 player Strider going to be all the way in the back. He's got 4 players to deal with. Picks up that first one, tries to stay down, waiting for the teammates to get there to help him out. Gets another gunfight, does not win that one. It's Fish Butter with a very clutch rotational kill there, trying to get those spawns locked down for the team. But New York Lightning holding for now. Oh, they got 1 player left alive. That's going to be Crash. He goes down. Vancouver Comets. They could win it here. They're going to need 25 more seconds to get it done. New York last time around did a great job contesting here. We'll see if they can do it again. All 4 players pushing in. 2 are going to go down. 1 around the back gets killed as well. Last player left alive is going to be Logan, just trying to stay alive, waiting for the teammates to spawn up, but has to make a play.
Play comes in from Logan, going to find one here. Doesn't have a lot of health to work with, though, as it's going to be 240. Last 10 seconds to go here for Vancouver. Strider actually with the TK as Stads goes down, but New York is still there. It's going to be up to one player, and it's going to be Outages. Tries to make the play. Jake gets the kill with the pistol, and the Vancouver Comets get the first map win of BO7 in the COD Rec League.
Love to see that. Vancouver doing it in a very dominant fashion as well. Fantastic plays coming across the board here. And I tell you what, I am very excited about the rest of this series now. Vancouver looking absolutely hot. But I will say, about halfway through that game, maybe 3/4 of the way through, New York started to shoot back, right? Started to get those rotations down, started to look a little bit cleaner with it, but it was probably just a little too late, right? But I think
and on the side of New York, they actually were pretty confident going into this map 2, so they didn't block spawns at all in that one. Also said they got a little confidence from that run they had in the middle of the map, which also Vancouver noted. They said started off really hot, wasn't really great in the middle part, but finished strong. So both teams looking good here, but a hot start to this round.
Yeah, hot start. Appreciate it, Ty, for hopping in and give us that info. But it was a really weird first round of search there, actually. It was a 4 versus 3 there for Vancouver, and all of a sudden 3 kills go down to give New York Lightning man advantage. They're able to get the defuse here.
The lives remaining at the end was still 4-3.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's another glitch, I believe, on the podcaster. Yeah, just for those watching, ignore the lives remaining because that appears to be broken. Look at the skulls on the side of the players.
Yes,
those seem to be intact, so that you can figure out who's alive that way. But one to know there for New York Lightning to kick this one off.
Yeah, very fun, fast start as well. Love to see that. New York now going to be on the offensive side. Vancouver going to be over on defense. We'll see how this one sets up. It looks like at A bomb site, looks like people want to flood into that a little more. I guess it makes a little sense because you can get a lot more map pressure on it very early as the offensive side. But Vancouver going to be here in force. 2 players very close by here. One up top, one on the close barrel.
Logan has no fear whatsoever on that. Chow tried to make a play, but high-low play there out of Vancouver is going to lead to that first blood there on Crash. And now Outage is going to try to make a rotation over towards mid as well. Try to help out here at the last second, but Naim up top looking for this extra kill. Can't quite get it there as Logan does find Gother, evens up the live count, but not for long though. Outages goes down. So now up to Strider and Logan to try to make this play onto A. They don't know it, but they actually do have a decent opportunity at it. They just probably have to find one more kill, but they do have to keep an eye on Stads, who's rotating around the map right now.
Yeah, Strider kind of anticipating that, it looks like. Trying to get a counter rotation as well, but Stads and Strider very close to each other right now and have absolutely no idea. We see the push. Maybe coming in here. Not. He is going to get a big kill for the side of Vancouver there. Now going to be a 1v3. Logan versus the world. Behind a couple players. Has to shoot, not punch. Picks up one. Tries to get out of there. 20 seconds remaining. Knows one more player's in the area. Doesn't see him up top. Going to know he dropped below. But remember, it takes 5 seconds to plan. He's going to bail out. He's going to go to B. Does that wall jump. Love to see the wall jump.
Did he get seen, though? I don't know if Naim saw him. Maybe doesn't look like he did. All right, so the plant is going to go down. What a play by Logan, knowing the jump spot, getting up there. And now time is in his control. A little bit of a throw behind Nade here. Split formation here for Stads and Naim. Logan just has to find one, and it's going to be Stads coming up behind him, though. I think he's going to see him. Shots are in. Logan goes down. Defuse here for Vancouver as they will even up the score.
Yeah, it's a tough one to try to convert. A 1v2 there is going to be a little challenging, but Logan made it interesting, right? With 15 seconds left, he rotates on over, hits that wall jump through middle, hits the bomb down with plenty of time to go, and he made a mistake for a second there. He got a chance. But I do believe before he went back into that building, he got spotted from the player who ran around the semi-truck. I think he saw him, called him out, because you can see the player down below also kind of reacted to that. But big play out of Stads there. He's got 3 kills now by the looks of it, so doing a good job there. Hopefully that is actually accurate and not glitch, because, that's how that could be. But tied up 1-1. Both these teams winning their defensive round. So we'll see if Vancouver can maybe change things up on offense. Probably going to go towards A once again, because I don't even know how you stand a chance at the B push. Like, really?
Yeah, I really don't want
Somebody will make it happen. Somebody will make it happen.
New York actually mentioned that when I talked about it. They were like, yeah, you might not see any plays over at B at all on this map, because I was saying I haven't really seen this map played for sure. Expect a lot of A, which we are seeing here.
Start flood here, but I don't know where Gother was going, but he basically just ran himself into the base and just got absolutely annihilated. So now it's going to be Vancouver who are going to be cornered here at this bottom right section of the map. Naim does find Outages, though. So now it's only going to be 2 of them. try to take on the rest of this Vancouver squad here. And now the A push is going up. Logan just trying to get out, make some comms. Strider going to be on a long rotation. Probably shouldn't have shot there. I would have much preferred he got a little closer to try to take that play. I don't think anyone knew he was back there. Now Logan going for a quick chow. Can't find the gunfight in the hep fire. And now it's going to be all up to Strider here. 1v3 scenario. Just not much for him to do there. Vancouver Comets take the lead.
Yeah, nice little offensive round win there. Once again, getting it done. Vancouver Comets, though, looking very clean with it on that round. Just getting some nice kills, making sure they're staying together as a squad, making sure they're able to trade things out. And they do that pretty much no problem at all. And then also they just have Nimes. So, you know, when you have Nime, you can just kind of let him do his thing, you know. Hey, go get some kills, buddy. Hey, go.
Get out there, bud.
It worked. You know, you sent him up there. He did his job. He's now 3-0. Got an RC car in the back pocket. Love to see it.
He was frying. RC car ready to go here for 9. We'll see when he decides to use it. Another A push. Who would have guessed? Here for
Jocker.
New York. Jocker here. First initial gunfight's going through. A couple tapped right now. No kills quite yet. Logan trying to get out with his life does do so. Look at this flank coming in. Look how aggressive Vancouver is being. Gothard trying to find his way through. Realizes he might be a little bit alone in that endeavor, so he's going to back off and regroup with his team. The rest of New York just trying to find this opening here. They're trying to find something, and oh boy, Strider, what are you doing, homie? What are we looking at? This my goodness, multiple flags down. My goodness.
I seen that from field level. I was uncomfortable.
My goodness gracious. In the meantime, though, Jake did find a 2-piece there, as Nime did fall as well. So New York Lightning in a 2v3 situation. Bomb dropped. Crash might have a run out of here as the rest of Vancouver just trying to go away. Oh, this is just great out of Crash. Just patient here. Just patient. He's going to get a free kill for his troubles there. So now 2v2 situation. Instant chow coming in. Crash able to find the kill on a Gother. All of a sudden, from nowhere, it's up to Jake, who does find Crash. Bomb is dropped again. Still 1v1 situation here. Jake trying to find out. Gets a peek. This is a great play, but is the chow too early? 8 seconds on the clock. Backs up. Great job here out of Jake. No time to plant. Outages just has to try to find the kill, but Jake is long gone. What a play there out of Jake for Vancouver. What a round out of him.
Love to see that right there. I mean, Jake just spots that player as he's going through mid, trying to get a little flank going on. Instead of taking the shots, he just backs on out. Says no big deal at all. But the initial gunfight there where he gets the trade for his teammate and then flicks and gets 2 shots on that onto that player before bailing was actually kind of crazy. Hey, this could be Fish Butter's year, I think, you know, on a 5 streak right now. But I will say, though, Silent Reporter Tej down on the field there. Were things looking a little sus on that box?
Absolutely. I haven't seen form like that since Celium. That was actually unbelievable.
It was morph level, low key.
And I feel like I need to be reimbursed for what I just seen. That made me very uncomfortable.
That was a disgusting act.
Gother first blood here does get a flank. Crash, get out of here, baby. But Logan on a flank here is quick little flank, I guess. Does get a kill there. Tries to counter a little bit. He's now going to be in a 1v3. Was in a 1v4. Gother isn't too happy that his teammate just died. I think they're going to go hunt here. But that bomb is being planted at B. So we'll see if Vancouver can defend this one out. Obviously up 3-1 right now. Would love to go up 4-1. Are up 1-0 on a best-of-7 series. Logan, though, gets engaged, goes down just like that. Vancouver with a good round win.
Vancouver just finally finding a flow here on this map. Now going to be up 4-1 here. Just a lot of hot starts, a lot of first blood there for the Vancouver side, and they were able to capitalize on it. And just poor Logan just keeps finding himself alone and ends up getting outnumbered and just completely destroyed in the process. Now back to the offense we go here for New York, who, I don't know what they're going to do. Couldn't possibly predict.
Pull the B out.
Play is about to be.
Got to do it. Got to pull the mid B hit.
You got to do it now, right?
See. I don't think they're going to do that. They're going to go A here.
Hell no.
Outage just has the bomb. He's going to hit up through the mid, like building the mid storefront there. So we'll see how that one goes. Vancouver. They commit one player very far up. That's going to be Gother. They have no ideas here. Gets a quick little flank on. Gets that first blood once again for Gother. I think that's his second or third first blood. Doesn't get traded out either. Gets another one for the troubles.
Great plays out of Gother there. Super aggressive and is able to get behind. Now Jake just completely annihilating Crash. Outage is now alone. 1v4 situation. A lot of time left, but probably not a lot of hope here. That just tries to make the play under. Is going to get caught out. And now that point there for Vancouver as the dominance just continues.
Indeed. I mean, what's that going to be? 4 rounds in a row there? Oh, no, 5 rounds in a row, right? Because I think New York won the first round. So, yeah, if you're Vancouver, you're pretty happy right now, right? I mean, you win this one, you're good to go. But Gother really has been the guy to be afraid of, right? He's using this SMG. He's finding some nice little quick flanks. He's finding holes in this offense and defense, like nonstop. Just running through, finding a quick little flank, picks up a kill or two. And he's on a 7 streak now. Fish Butter, good old Jake's on a 6 as well. Seems going to be pretty scary, but I'm guessing Gother probably going to have a Hellstorm in the back pocket. Not too sure about that. Not quite yet, but I think, he does have bombs. So if he can get this bomb plant, he should have it. But he's got a player above him. That's going to be Crash, who does pick up a kill. 1 for 1 on the map. There's 9, gets the first blood. Gother pushes through, gets the kill, gets the Hellstorm, and ready to maybe plant that bomb. It's going to be a 2v3.
He's going to back up here and regroup. I think they were expecting the rest of New York to push up here. Now New York is going to find the bad news that they are gone from A. Might get a wrap if Stads doesn't catch them off guard. It's going to look a little weird. But look at this. Logan finds him. That's going to be the first kill that New York needed to break this open. And now all of a sudden a 2v2 situation as 9 goes down now. 1v2 Stads.
Stads.
Going to look to win the map here.
He's like, where are these guys?
Yeah, where did everybody go?
Poor guy. He's got the height.
My team was right in front of me.
Just perfectly out of his reach, so he can't see them. He can't shoot them. He can't do anything. But now Stads, 1v2. This is big. New York Lightning, you're down 5-1. You need to start putting some rounds together. And Outages and Logan going to do that in a 2v3 scenario. Turning into a 2v1.
Peak.
Stads, though.
Oh, Outages tries to get the play, but the trade is there. New York Lightning keeps it alive just a while longer here. 5-2. Right around there on New York, it was kind of looking like all hope was lost, but I think Vancouver just got a little too stagnant in that rotation, didn't have all their lines covered, and they paid the price for it as New York just got aggressive, found the kills they needed to get in order to bring this round back in their favor.
And for sure. I mean, shout out Logan Gear there. Getting the trade for his teammate. That's why you play together, not on the opposite side of the map like I like to do with my teammates. Oops, you died. What a bummer.
What a bummer.
And then 30 seconds later, I'm like, you said you had him 1 shot.
Will forever maintain, as I have my duo on the sideline with me, that I am the least traded player in CRL history. I wish I had stats to back this up, but it has to be true. I refuse
the
to
AR
believe
player saying that he's the least traded player when I know
Correct.
THB running there with no help, nonstop.
I mean you're not wrong about that part either, but
this is the biggest propaganda in league history. That's all I got to say.
I mean, wait till I start saying it's a sub game, Ty. I mean, you know how this goes. You've been here before. You've seen this movie.
That's what Dapper was saying. Just saying. I don't want to call Dapper out like that, but Dapper did say it's a sub game. Look at this push. This big flank coming in from Strider behind 2 players. Picks up one, no problem. The second one, he's going to at least call out. Gets a little damage on him. So now New York, 2v4 in their favor. Should be able to get this bomb planted. And Outage is going to spot at least 1 more here. So they're going to trap these Vancouver players all the way back in the spawn. The opposite spawn, keep in mind. They're in New York spawn, but now they're hunting them 1 at a time. This kind of gives Vancouver a chance here. This. Oh, yeah.
Logan, though, is behind them here, so even if Vancouver get these kills, which they're not doing, by the way. Yeah, they're really not doing. I was going to say Logan was going to be in a great position to pick up and clean up the mess. But New York Lightning starting to make this one a little bit closer. 5-3 here. Still have to win 3 in a row.
Got 2 so far. I mean, hey, the side of Vancouver, they won 5 in a row. So what's stopping the side of New York Lightning from winning 5 in a row?
Yeah, for sure.
A whole lot of nothing.
For sure.
A whole lot of nothing. This would be pretty awesome. We'll see if they can get it done. But Vancouver Comets, they're going to start themselves over on the offensive side with New York Lightning going to be over on defense. So Vancouver Comets, I tell you what, they've got like a snake wrench knife thing in Fish Butter's hand here. So we'll see how that works out.
They're going to go to B. But they literally did not think there would be anyone over here. Gother is really just not afraid of anything. Tries to make that play with the pistol.
How did he not die?
I don't know either.
In the back pocket. Just remember that.
Oh, I like where Jake is. Oh, man, maybe just revealed a little too early there. Crash. He's going to be able to get out with his life. And now the bomb is free, but they're not going to plant. Are they just going to rotate this back to A? Oh, my God. New York is pushed up here. Gother is waiting. He's got some help with Stads giving his overlook. But I think New York knows where everybody is right now. So this is just not going to work. Jake can't find the kill. Another one goes down, and just like that, New York Lightning able to get the kills they need to, and they're going to win the round, and all of a sudden it's 5-4.
Hey, Bob, are you seeing what I'm seeing right now?
What am I seeing? What am I looking at?
I'm thinking we might have a little comeback coming. You know what?
It
shouldn't be
might
saying
be.
that because Caster Curtain's too real, man. What's wrong with me?
I have been away from the desk for too long. I think anything I say will curse anything at this point.
Dude, you curse things just normally. So
that's
yeah.
true. This
yeah,
is true.
I think you gotta have to just take it easy, all right, buddy. But 5-4 now. Vancouver Comets. Gonna be on defense. New York Lightning. We'll see if they can keep pulling off these rounds. I mean, you've got Strider at 4 streak right now. Crash, Outages, and Logan all on a 2 streak. Everyone kind of bringing it back as far as KD is concerned. Had a rough start to the game, but everyone kind of popping off now. Vancouver Comets, though. Heavy A stack. 2 players there. Was a third, but that number 3 player, Fishbutter, backing off to watch over mid. Nime. He's staying up top here. On top of the wood cross here. We'll see if New York can make something happen, but they're taking things nice and careful here.
Oh, Nine found the spot. He's going to get up there and gets the kill onto Outages. Oh, my God. Outages must be pissed. He has no idea what just happened to him. He was just dead. And now Crash. Good trying to make a play here. Look at Gothard, though. Finds the kill. 3v3. Strider is able to get that kill. New York still not able to plant the bomb quite yet, but they do find Stads. And now it's a 3v2, man. They might be looking to get this play here. They should do so here in a moment. They have Vancouver completely cornered with this plan.
This bomb is going to go down here. Logan Gear does a great job getting that down. Remember, it takes 7.5 seconds to defuse, so going to have to win a couple gunfights and get that bomb defused. But Fishbutter and Nime, definitely the people on the job that you want here. Would be nice to have Gothard, though, laying down by that box. He was doing a good job of that earlier. But Strider, Crash, and Logan trying to get some early gunfights. First one goes down. Logan going to be off the map. 2v2 now, 27 seconds remaining. Another one off the map just like that. Strider, 1v2. Got to be careful with this bomb. One up top, one down below. Goes for the gunfight. Doesn't win it. And Vancouver Comets going to win this one 6-4 with Fishbutter and Nime winning the 2v4.
Oh, man, you just cannot let that happen for New York, but just great plays out of Vancouver with that retake, able to get the defuse and will ultimately win the map. What a crazy play there out of Vancouver. We got it. Whoops is already in our chat here, Mr. Piggy. It's like to call him. Happens when you get into a new game. This is the type of stuff that we got to deal with. We will push through and we will always prevail. Overload now with everybody loaded in, featuring all 8 players. As it's going to be the New York side here, starting to go on this attack. They're going to find a couple of kills here. Possibility to grab the EMP charge, not able to do so. Something I'm noticing about the Codcaster, it doesn't actually tell you who's on attack and who's on defense. Well, it's not even attack and defense per se, but I guess like, you know, who, because there's halves. So I guess it's just like something to say like which half it is would be cool. But regardless, moving on in here, it's going to be New York here with the first overload onto B. Crash trying to make a play to get that kill afterwards. Can't do so. Now waiting for the overload to spawn. Logan finding a couple kills, perhaps. Not able to do it. Stats goes down, but not able to find that kill onto Jake. So a good start here out of New York.
Yeah, New York doing great. They get the first point on the board, but now they're going to grab that EMP once again. A couple kills back and forth here between both these squads. We'll see if they can keep on moving this ball up with this EMP up. You see a couple kills going the way of New York. Make another kill going their way. Might be able to sneak this one through still once again. The second spawn wave coming in for Vancouver, though, so they're going to have to try to counter that out. But all 4 players are pushed up, getting some kills going their way. 2 more in their favor. And you're going to see Outages on a 4 streak here as they move this EMP up. They're getting very close to this left side target once again. Should be able to slide it in here, no problem. Picks up that second point. Now they got to go back to mid. Make sure they don't give up the EMP on accident for free. We saw that happen many times in Uplink back in the day.
Yeah, B looks like the easy point over by that top laundry side. Yes. So curious to see if that gets exploited by Vancouver when we inevitably switch sides here. But look at this kill, Jake. That's 2. And for some reason, no turnaround out of Strider. I guess just didn't hear the bullets whizzing by his head. So now Vancouver with an opportunity here to score themselves. Trying to find a couple extra kills. They do so. They will get the overload onto the A station. Weird set of circumstances there, but it works out there for Vancouver.
Yeah, I mean, great job there from Vancouver. I mean, I say great job. I mean, just good job lining 3 players up, I guess. None of them reacting. But New York Lightning, though, trying to get some control back here. As Gothard on Vancouver picks up 5, but Logan picks up 2 to counter that out. Some good kills going back and forth. Stads trying to stay alive as soon as possible. Is going to get taken down, though. New York Lightning want to get themselves back in the driver's seat of the middle of the map. Doing a good job getting that early control back here after that point was capped. We'll see if they can turn this into something.
Yeah, still a bit of a 50-yard line fight here between both squads here, but now an opening here for New York as they're able to grab the EMP and now heading right back on over to B once again. Nime there, privy to it, able to find the kill. Outages can't get the follow-up. Nime is going to put him in his place, and now EMP charge will be put in Vancouver's hands here as they go to move along. They're going to just wait by P1 right now, possibly making a move over towards B. Jake trying to find that initial kill. Does get the bullets on. Doesn't get the kill. And now the push begins. He's going to try to hop right over top. Kill is there. EMP is dropped, though. Late game heroics there out of outages. Crash trying to get the kill, but it's for naught. EMP put into B, and we got a tie half.
Yeah, great job there out of 9. Outages, though. Trying to make a play in mid, but just that picks up 2. Has that Hellstorm in the back pocket, so something to look forward to there. If you're the side of New York, I do believe Vancouver. I do believe someone had that as well. I think 9 has one. There were some kills going back and forth. This Vancouver getting some kills. Logan trying to make a mad dash for this basketball point. Does get it. Going to be in the lead 3-2 now for New York. Gets a kill as well. So it kind of lightens the pressure at that 50-yard line across the middle of the map. You see, we just see Nime all the way pushed up. Like, well, not pushed up, but I guess like all the way in bedroom. Just trying to do a little investigation. Not finding much at the moment. Trying to get the EMP towards him to get that scored. But New York Lightning pushing themselves back out of spawn here. Keeping this one pushed in the middle of the map.
Logan's going to be able to grab this EMP charge and now has a bit of a lane to work with here as 3 go down. This is immediately comp. Go, go, go. And it's going to be B point. Really up to Gother here, and he gets taken down right away. There is just no hope here for Vancouver to get that stop. So 4-2 New York with less than a minute to go here in the first half. And now look at Vancouver. Look where, or sorry, look at New York. Look what they're deciding to do. They're just going to stay up here, try to find a couple of kills. But now there is a big lane open here as it's going to be Vancouver picking up the EMP, going straight down the line. Well, look at Gother turning around, trying to run for his life. Not able to get out, though, as New York going to pick up the EMP once again, trying to look for maybe one more score before the end of the half.
Yeah, it definitely seems like New York here probably on that good side. Just seems like the routing is a little bit more clear towards those points. But Vancouver doing a good job. Still keeping that one off, but there we go. They score anyway.
Whoa.
I mean, nice one there. Out just trying to counter that out, but they lose 3 players there in that process. New York gonna have to be careful here. Getting cut down a little bit. You're gonna have Gother just going free in your spawn. Picks up a couple of kills there. Fishbutter now with the EMP in hand. The kills are in. This should be an opportunity to score on the B point. No one really here to stop it. It is scored. 4 seconds remaining. No one gonna really get anything going again. And you go into the second half tied up.
Wow, basically just a complete clean slate here going into the second half. Anybody's game, but the sides are definitely going to matter a little bit here. We saw how easily that laundry side was getting hit there for that B point, and now it's going to be in New York's hands to defend. It's going to be a bit of a tough hill to swallow, but I think finally Vancouver found a bit of a stride going into that B driveway side as well. So maybe easily exploitable just like that laundry side, but just, you know, Ty, I want to bring you into the conversation.
Exactly.
The first half that you've seen in well, I mean, what are you noticing so far about the play styles or just some of the strategies that we're seeing out of these two teams?
I mean, I think this is going to be a fun game mode this year. We kind of already talked about it, but it has potential to have some really, you know, high-level plays and memorable moments. And yeah,
oh
I mean,
God.
it's just it's an absolute slobber knocker. I'll also say that. It feels like this is going to be
Crazy.
one of those maps where if it goes on long enough, we might get, you know, 40 and 50 bomb coming in, and the knife again. First time, and already a nice little play there for New York.
You know, New York did a great job with the early score there, so that's going to be big for them. It takes 30 seconds to get the first point on the board for them on this half. Still getting some kills as well. You see Logan leading the charge here with the teammates. They should have an opportunity to score another one here. They grab that EMP. They got to make their way over towards that ramp side, but someone spawns on the objective. Fishbutter spawns there. Some kills going back and forth, but that EMP probably going to be able to sneak through here. We do see him get that second kill. Strider doing a great job here. Picks another one up, and just like that, 6-4. In a matter of 1 minute, they scored 2 points after the flip. Maybe we had one side was good and one side was bad completely wrong.
And New York just seemed to be a good overload team. I mean, goodness gracious, outages. And another score comes on in a little over a minute into this round, and already 3 points there for New York. This is not going to be 7-4, and look out from above. Here comes a Hellstorm. Not sure whose it is. Looks like it's Nimes. Couple go down, but takes out a teammate as well. Strider has an opening to grab the EMP once again as a gunfight. Can't get it done. Got there. Can't survive outages now with a missile of his own. And 2 go down just like that, but the response is swift from Jake. But Logan is just in prime position again. grabs a couple of kills here, is just defending that EMP and waiting for an opening, and might have it here with the kill on the stats. So now here comes the push up by New York once again to try to make the play.
Yeah, the player pushes out, but Fishbite are going to cut him down pretty quick. Taking his duo off the map, you got to think that's got to be something not going to be too happy with later. But it is what it is. But both these teams down trying to counter each other out. Outage is doing a great job in this map. 29-16, just trying to get his team to over the line here. But 7-4 lead right now for New York Lightning. Vancouver Comets gonna have to start making some plays, and the plays are starting to come in. We see this EMP getting pushed up towards that B side. Number one player does get the kill and gets the EMP back in hand, but Fishbutter in the area knows that this time matters. We get a player falling off the map. The EMP stays there, does not reset to the middle of the map.
Vancouver now with an opportunity to head towards B. Can't quite get it done. The reinforcements are going to be there, though. So finally back on the board here is Vancouver here as they try to make it interesting with a little less than 2.5 minutes to go. Outages, though, just continuing to fry. Waiting for the EMP to spawn here is Vancouver, and they will get a hold of it. Trying to make a play, but Jake is just more privy to it. Able to make the play. And now looking for an opportunity over towards B once again, which is actually got through lost control, so not as open as it was a second ago, and Jake doesn't know it, so now he's going to get taken down. EMP is free and down, and should be here in New York's control. Couple extra shots coming in from 9.
Yeah, Logan now trying to make a play, does just that, picks up one. His teammates are here to clean up. EMP now in the hands of New York Lightning. They're making a move through the ring side of the map. Fishbutter there trying to counter it out. Does pick up 2 before going down. Big kills coming in from New York. They pick up 4. This one should be able to get lapped all the way in as number 3 player. That is going to be Strider, pushed all the way through the spawn. But I like this from Vancouver, just playing for ball reset, right? Probably going to get some early kills and just run it immediately through to basketball here, or wherever they can. Fishbutter picks up 1, goes for the spawn kills. 3-point difference. It took the side of New York 1 minute and 15 seconds to get 3 points at the very start of the game, so Vancouver could get it done here.
Yeah, there's just like little to no time here for Vancouver to try to make this play. New York looking to try to do some damage here as they just continue to put them down here. 36-20 here out of outages. Just a complete overload clinic in the first map that we have in CRL history to include this game mode. Crash trying to make a play. Can't quite do it. I think Vancouver going to try to make a late game play here. They have an opportunity. They have the hold down, and they have the EMP inside of B here. I don't know if there's going to be enough time. 45 seconds. Yeah, and they got to just do that all over again. They just got to go, and right now they just can't do it. Vancouver tries to continue to make the play, but it's just for naught right now. As New York now has a run up with the EMP. Carrier goes down. Less than 30 seconds to go. There's no way to stop the clock. I think this will do it right here and now.
Yeah.
One last play to go.
Taking the longest route possible to get there, because that way if the bomb does go down, well, the EMP does go down, at least at a minimum, they have to run all the way across the entire map to get this one scored. And you got to think this is going to be a little unrealistic to get this in and get another. Going to be mere seconds left by the time they even get there, if he gets there at all. Fishbutter does end up going down just like that. New York, 4 seconds remaining. Get the last couple of kills. The score is going to come in here from 9, but not going to end up mad. Oh, it doesn't even register because he doesn't get there in time. And just like that, the New York Lightning is going to win our map 3, 8-6.
Love that out of them. They finally get on the board here in this series and show what is possible here in Overload. Honestly, good stuff by both teams, but I mean, New York just understood what they needed to do. They needed to chain multiple EMP carries together. They were finding the kills. It came off the back of outages, just absolutely slaying this entire lobby.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Got a nice little hard point raid all the way down by raid itself right now. We'll see how this one goes down. Vancouver versus New York Lightning. It's going to be a 2-1 series at the moment. We'll see how this map 4 goes. We did just see New York win a very, very good overload on this map. But my boy Bobbert, I don't know where he went. Went to go get a hot dog or something. Never came back here to the announcer's booth. So T's down on the sideline reporting. A little hard to watch from the side, I imagine, but he's going to do a great job anyway.
Yeah, I mean, what do they expect me to do here? I'm literally down on the side. I can't see anything. Now I'm expected to catch.
Oh, windy down there, too. That'd be a little tough.
It is, trust me. By the way, I wanted to be known specifically said blame the team for their names being backwards again. So bear with us with that. You know, it is what it is. Did get to talk to Vancouver as we were in commercial break, and they had the opposite opinion of
New York,
and that they didn't really love that game mode, but I guess a little bit biased there since they lost the map. I don't know. But they were happy to get back on a more familiar map and mode.
Hey, you know what? That's fair. And they're doing a good job so far, keeping this one kept a little bit contested on that P1, but now on the P2. The classic, just getting some classic money here. But oh my gosh, Gother is being very annoying right now. Does finally go down. That's going to be 4 kills for the side of New York. Should be able to secure themselves probably the last 20 to 30 seconds here. We'll see. Can't imagine Vancouver's going to hit this again. They're going to have to rotate, especially with outages already on this rotation. Gets that first kill, is going to get taken down. Nice little trade there out of 9. They got to make sure they lock down some of that P3 time. We're going to see a nice little roto coming in.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're Vancouver, you're just fine. You know, where you're at right now, of course. Didn't get that time there, but they're going to be able to collect the time here on P3 early setup. Now it'll have to be a break coming in from New York. Pushing through that top side of the map, we'll see what they can find.
First push coming through here. 9 picks up 1, does get taken down. A little bit of help going to be needed. Well, actually doesn't get 1 at all. I don't know why he thought he did, but Gother, you have to try to clutch this gunfight up. This is the man you want if you need to win a double gunfight. Is going to get taken down, though. Nice little baby switch there, even though they didn't really need the switch, I guess. But still. So some nice kills going back and forth. Here's the side of Vancouver now. Going to be off that time as New York holding it for now. Getting some players pushed out here as well, because you got to get yourself over to the basketball side of the map here. Got to get to that P4. But going to see one last hit from Vancouver on this time. Not working out too well right now as New York doing a great job just hunting these players down. Now 3 out of the 4 going to make their way across the map. Got to watch out for 9, though. Back laundry. Unaccounted for at the moment, but doesn't know one player snuck through. Doesn't get spotted by the kitchen players either. And Crash now going to be very annoying. Gets the player in the hill, and it's just going to be super annoying to deal with. Does finally go down, but now Logan in this time next up. Gets killed by the duo.
Logan had a lot to do there, and of course the initial play by Crash somehow got through.
Ooh.
Did find the kill, but the trade was there, which was good. Allowed them to move over, because I think this is a pivotal point in the game early here. If you're the side of Vancouver, you want to be able to get back into this game and actually hold it over. Last time the shot's coming in, oh boy, Gother getting the kill with the pistol.
We did say it's windy on the field today.
It is. I can. It's a nice little right to left out there, so I can attest.
Yeah, it could be a little tough sometimes. But now, you see the side of Vancouver bringing this one, very close right now. Only down by 7 points, but you do see the break coming in. Never mind, because 9 with a triple kill there before going down is going to make things a little bit more challenging for the side of New York here. Vancouver going to have a chance to just keep that one contested a little bit if they want. But that last 8 seconds or so going to go their way. Is Vancouver trying to make their way over towards this P1 rotation. Sorry, P5. I don't know why I'm messing up a map mode combo we've played for 15 years, but you know what I mean? Logan, though, look at this guy go with the pistol, even shooting his teammate for fun.
What's coming in here is a nade against Gother, and this big 20 contention on the map. Dads will not be able to get the kill. Of course,
how the fuck did I end up on the sideline?
Well, you know, this happens.
Is that where you went? I was trying to find out where. I thought you went to get a hot dog. You never came back.
The stadium's a maze, dog.
Hey, it's not my fault. He's just doing a phenomenal job down there. You're standing next
keep
to him
going.
now.
I'll give me the mic.
You went back down on the field next to Tees. What is wrong with you?
Now we just got 2 idiots down on the field, but meanwhile,
no, we got 1 idiot and we got 1 Tees. Okay.
New York starting to pull away with this one. Jake getting the nice kill there. But I mean, that, as we were just, the shenanigans were ensuing, I mean, that P5 was a clinic there from New York.
Yes.
Opening it up and now have a 60.
Yeah, I mean, doing a great job here. I mean, New York trying to have to break open this P1, right? You're gonna see the push coming in now. A couple kills going either way. Vancouver Comets trying to hold this one down, trying to get themselves as many points as possible. I mean, you gotta make your way back to the booth now, buddy. Stop going through the long way hallway. Hop on the golf cart. Get your butt back up here. All right. I'm sick of it. But New York, 30 seconds remaining on this, still trying to break it. Vancouver do a great job there, picking up some solid time where they can. This is one of those hills that notoriously gets contested.
I think
I told you come straight back to the booth and you're at the bar. Like, what's going on here?
I had a tab open. Fuck.
That's fair. He said it's a long walk anyway. Oh man. Well, you see a nice little push establishing here from Vancouver at the moment. I mean, he's lost in the maze that is the deep parts. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, he's coming through the door. Finally, he's back. Hey,
where's the gabagoo?
Anyway, You left it down on the field, remember?
I want to mention that I love how is this maybe the first ever money match on CRL history, and
I think so.
And the casters just being complete dumbasses. Love it.
Hey, we were fine. We were fine earlier. We had a false start. Oh God, don't tell me that, Jims. P2 does appear to be going in New York's hands though, because they seem to have finally found their footing in this match. Everybody got things moving along. Another rotation over to P3 here. It's going to be Vancouver set up. First couple of shots there from Stads will land and kill Crash in the process. I was just trying to find his way through weights. Can't quite get it done. Wow, there's no weights in the weight room anymore. What have they done to the place? I just realized.
Yeah, it's going to be a little tough in there. The gym, not really gymming at the moment. It's more of like a treadmill location, though. Very modern, but very, very Ozempic-y. I like it.
Yep.
But New York Lightning going to be up 200 to 140. Vancouver Comets on this time, trying to hold it, getting some nice kills going their way. That's exactly what they need. They need a big money hold here on the P3, doing just that. New York Lightning also trying to break on through. Got a couple players over towards the red side of the map. Gother, though, wants to introduce them to a few bullets, picks up one, gets some damage on the second. But Omni out of Gother is moving. No,
kills there. And now here comes the break. Logan hops on in, but just has the Armada waiting for him over by Lambos. Logan, he's gonna just stay alive still. He's got a little bit of help from Crash, but not a ton. It would at least keep the time white. Good stuff here out of Logan, just staying alive. Here comes the push over the top rope. His fish butter. Not able to get it done, though. Great kill there. We'll get the rest of his time. A little bit of an extra 10 there, but the rotation will be in favor of New York. As they look to make this play over by P4, everybody just stationed and ready to go. Good first pick. Leaves an opening for Gother, but how big is it? Not big enough. Logan able to pick it right up here, but look at the close spawn for Nime. Not able to get anything done, though, but now Jake might have finally done something. Watch these spawns. Here comes the rest of Vancouver pushing on in, trying to find one more. It is up to Strider to keep this one alive, and he is down and out, but it's going to be New York. Going to be pushing in once again.
Yeah, New York only going to need 26 seconds. Vancouver currently on the time. Need a lot more than that. You need about 70, so going to cut that down, that lead a little bit down here. As there's going to be 22 seconds left here on basketball. Crash, though, trying to break on in, trying to just be very annoying. Does end up going down. This P5 is going to be up here very shortly. Both these teams going to be rotating for it. Last time around, we saw this out of New York do a great job on the P5. We'll see if they can do it again. They're going to need 26. Vancouver going to need about 45. We'll see how this one switches up here. Both these teams trying to get some map control back here as Vancouver going to have a little bit more to start with.
Gonna be holding on to this hill for right now, trying to find themselves back in this game is Vancouver, and they're getting the kills to follow it up. Gonna be holding on for right now, but here comes the push. Here comes New York. They're gonna be pushing on in, trying to find the kill, find two in the process, an immediate break. There comes in from New York. Gother with an answer back with 6 HP, can't do much else. Here comes the rest of the team. This break has to happen. It has to happen clean. Gother trying to find one, immediately traded out. Logan still in a good spot here to try to help out. Finds the kill, can't get it done. Actually, it's gonna be Jake picking up two, and Vancouver have reclaimed the hill.
Yeah, they just barely can't win it here. I think they're off by 1 second tick. That's all. Oh, maybe not. They might be dead on. If they potentially don't get this contested, they could take it here. But both these teams trying to fight it out here in New York. New York trying to get themselves back on this time. But Nime and Co. going to be a little bit difficult to deal with over from Vancouver. 10 more seconds. This one's going to be done. Both these teams at 240. New York Lightning have to try to make some plays. Fish butter, though.
Oh, what a kill.
He's being very
oh, my God.
Up two. His teammates get some kills as well. They need 4 seconds. No one's close. This one might be over. Logan gets taken down. 249, 250 to 240.
Oh, Jake just absolutely clutched up there at the end, found those last couple of kills in the rotation of P1, and it was just over at that point. What a comeback there from Vancouver as they make the series 3-1. Raid hard point, man. It just always delivers. This shit just don't get old.
It really does. I tell you what, I was just going to say that it feels like New York has been playing this map for 15 years or something.
Because I mean, I'm going to be in his position throughout the year. So.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be way worse for you, buddy.
I'm making fun of him, but I know damn well that I'm going to be in the exact same situation. So, yeah. So regardless, Vancouver finds first blood here. Exposure, search and destroy. Vancouver on match point. $250 pot here in this money show match here. CRL first broadcast of the Black Ops 7 season. A lot to go here, but it's going to be outages now. Ignore the lives counter once again. Appears to be bugged. I think in the first round it appears to be bugged. I was noticing in the first search, it seems like every other round after it was fine. So, but right now it's just outages here in a 1v4. Nah.
Definitely not something you have to worry about. But out of
There's
just trying to get it done
like
here.
the kill feed.
Yeah,
Just
dude, the kill feed
completely
being like
just
slightly
navigating.
adjusted is such a crazy thing. But hey, you know what? We'll wait 40 seconds. The game thinks somebody's alive, but nobody's alive.
Yeah,
Last
so
time
remember
around,
when
what
we
happened- 'cause-
said that there was bigger problems? I
Yeah.
guess not.
So last time, what happened was it said it was a 3v4, but if you
Just
remember
let time
correctly,
grow,
the
and I think you're
defensive team
fine.
defused the bomb.
Right.
That's what happened last time. This time around, obviously, they didn't have that, but someone fell off the map. Rip Fish Butter. He gets the first blood, and he falls off the map. So that's my guy right there.
That's kind of what you do in Celebration. But game still thinks there's 4 players here. So presumably, Vancouver will just let time run out, and we'll just
You know, I'd really
we'll
love
be
to
good.
know the sideline reporter down there on the field. What's it like just seeing these players
What
just kind
the
of stand
hell are you
around,
looking at?
not really know what's going on, waiting 40 seconds for the round to end?
So I can confirm that there was nobody left on the other team. I want to clear that up.
Okay. Did you go
Make
double
sure.
check, kick some bodies, make sure we're good?
Yeah, there is no
Okay.
breathing in those players.
Hit 'em with your
so
cane a
we
bit?
are good. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we should be locked in.
Perfect. You know, I appreciate that, Tish. Thank you much.
No problem. I live for shit, dude.
Perfect. You know what? We love that. We love to hear that.
Says the man who has done 0 BO6 casts, by the way.
Yeah.
Live for this shit. Anyway, a bit of a mixy start here. 2v2 situation. God, they're trying to find the follow-up. Can't get it done. Crash. Makes it a 2v1 here for New York. Stads. Gonna be last one up here. Bomb is right in the middle of the map. So there's gonna be a bit of a hard grab here for Stads to make, but has a lot of time to work with if he's able to just kind of find his footing here. New York doing the right thing. Just not splitting up too far away from each other. Just staying in each other's ear sight. Because ear sight is a thing you do and a thing you have.
Yeah.
So Stat tried to make the play over towards Outages. Gets him to peek, but
Didn't
Outages,
get the bomb.
smart play backing up. Ooh,
That's with a big kill.
Bleh.
Takes the 1v1.
Oh!
Crash pushes out. Wants to get up and
Oh
active,
my-
but no,
what the
the Omni movement's out and gets
Hello?
the bar.
Jesus Christ. I think Stad's just a little extra follow-up, a little more aggression there gets that kill, but regardless, cannot get it done. Crash ends up finishing off Vancouver there in like fashion. So a good round on the board there for the New York side now. They tie it up. Moving on to the attack as well.
Good work.
Nah, man. He's been great this series. I feel bad for him right now with
Yeah, true.
how the series has gone.
How the series? You feel bad for Nime? How the series has gone?
Yeah, I feel bad because they really should have played
He's up
better on that
31.
overload, man.
Oh yeah, okay.
They really should have played better on that overload.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you get that. You get that on these big jobs. But look at the B push coming in here from New York Lightning. All 4 players. Well, I say all 4. 2 players
What?
pushed up, 2 stay
What?
back. They get the first
What?
and second blood. They get this bomb down pretty much right away. Oh,
What?
you're going to lose a player, though.
Uh-oh.
Be careful here. Now going to be a 3v2 on the map. We're going to see Nime pushing mid. You're not going to see this one.
Time. Woohoo! Gonna get that kill on the Strider there. 2v2 situation. And now New York have a lot of locations to look, and they're just getting caught right in the middle now. I just now going for the chow. Actually wins it against Nime. Now Stad's gonna try to just hop immediately. Outages might read it. Oh my god! Smart play there out of Stads. Knew exactly what to do. Knew the timing. We'll get the defuse. And we'll give Vancouver the lead once again here on this search and destroy.
Yeah, I mean, great job there out of Vancouver. Get themselves up
Who the hell is
2-1 here.
Vancouver?
Vancouver.
Just realized.
It does. Vancouver.
I wanted to say,
Vancouver.
by the way, I think some here. The way they're defusing and planting the bomb is not how. It doesn't look right. I think there's some voodoo magic happening down the field.
You're talking about when they're
Are
like
you implying
putting
that
up
the
an
Vancouver
antenna that's
Comets
not
are
there.
having a tough time with the defusing the ball?
It looks like it's a little bit like they're fucking some magic happening, levitation and shit.
I'll keep that.
So we
noted.
have
Some Doctor
witchcraft
Strange things happening on the
accusations.
field. Teeth over here reporting that some Doctor Strange hand movements going on to defuse bombs, so we'll have to keep an eye on that.
You know, Tyler saw the movie about the Salem witch trials and actually sided with the accuser the whole time.
That, you know what, doesn't surprise me. But
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
doesn't surprise me either.
some big gunfights going on
regardless.
early on here as both these teams now going to only have 3 players remaining. Are you back in the bar? Is that what I just heard? No, I don't know. But Vancouver. I mean, sorry, Vancouver.
Don't
3
worry about
plas moving
that.
around the back of the map right now. New York Lightning. Not sure where Eddiewood is at. They're just probably confused right now, but finally a kill comes through as 9 picks 1 up. Stabs out on a 3 shoot to get that first blood.
Oh.
And Logan, yeah, going to get taken down. All 3 of those
Yeah.
players from New York get taken down pretty
Vancouver.
quickly there. And just like that, little Vancouver 3-1.
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Guys,
Vancouver with the goal.
I hope you guys
and
have
the
seen our new
hat-trick.
announcement. Vancouver Comets now replaced with the Vancouver Comets. You know, relocation, man, happens to the best of us.
I don't know where
Even
Vancouver
CRL
is, but
franchises.
Vancouver has a weird accent.
Yeah, hey
I don't
producer,
know.
can you show me Vancouver on a map? Like, can you lay out a map for me and point this out? Just somewhere in Toronto.
Vancouver.
I feel like Canadians are all just united in one single sentence and now are going to kick your ass. So, fair play to you. Good head glitch there at the stats, but not able to get a kill, so a couple nades back and forth. Nothing there as well. Everyone's going to hold their line for right now. It's going to be outages. With the bomb. Trying to look over towards mid here, trying to see if there's anybody, but everyone's just playing nice and slow now. Everyone just holding their positions. Everyone's still alive. Outages. Keep starting this again.
See a lot going on here. Number 2 player outage. First blood. You're right. Pick up
Oh my
God.
god.
He picks up 1
Shit
as well.
on.
2 big kills coming in from the side of Vancouver. But just like that, New York trying to strike back. Fish, but are getting out alive for now. Trying to get some team up. Look at the tech out of him. Dodger picks up 1. Goes down. Now gonna be 1. Outage just pushes on up. Gets taken down.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Hey, it's a little windy down here, and you guys, I can't hear what you're saying. You gotta be a little louder.
Sorry about that, T. Sorry about that. Sorry. You know,
Yeah, we're
it-
back. We're
a
back in
really
business.
intense moment. We were just trying to keep things quiet so the fans could enjoy it there. Vancouver was doing a good job there.
We're casting the Premier League now. This is what we've decided we're doing.
The Premier League going on.
I keep saying I really do think that
Vancouver is
commentating
2
style.
rounds away from winning $250, by the way.
Vancouver
They're so
trying to win
excited
the
they
cash
forgot the
prize.
bomb.
Yeah, Vancouver. I mean, they're a brand new franchise and they're already winning money in the CRL. I mean, this is historic. Couple of kills there as a pinstripe.
Before.
3v3. Crash gonna try to make a flank here, trying to find anybody over on that Vancouver side to take out. Can't quite do it yet. Gonna try to relocate. Doesn't know them. There are a couple players in the vicinity. Crash finds 1. Can't get the other. Trades go down. So 2v2 situation here, and man, it looks like a free-for-all lobby with where everyone is on the map right now. I mean, goodness gracious.
It does. We got
Yeah,
like 4
Talk about a
individual
pinstripe kill
1v1s.
free. How about a pinstripe map? I mean, goodness gracious, what are we looking at here?
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is unintentionally Outages is on a flank right now. Oh, never mind. He's going to rotate back.
Yep. Nope. Has
And
no
now
idea where he's
unintentionally
at.
Stads is on a flank. Oh, never mind. Now unintentionally Strider's on a flank. Oh my gosh.
What the?
This is
What are we
crazy.
looking at?
Bomb's finally going to start getting planted. So everyone's going to realize in a very quick moment that they have no idea what the hell is going on. But Strider does spot a player out. Is okay,
What?
He's going to abandon
What?
the gunfight and Stabs
What?
is going to win a big one. Now 7-1 on the map on a 5 streak. And just like that, 2v1 situation, Outages versus the world.
Yeah, all of a sudden, kill streaks are a problem. Stats does go down. So avoids it for now, but now Vancouver Comets
Vancouver.
going to be on series point. Hereford in the first money match in CRL history. The first show match here in Black Ops 7. Can't believe we're in Black Ops 7. You said it earlier, and I like it kind of just. Now I'm saying it out loud. Black Ops 7.
Black Ops 7. We're playing BO7. We're playing a BO7 in BO, like on
Seven?
BO7. Yeah, I know T's down there.
How old is
loves
Black Ops 2?
6. Black Ops 6. He does love. I mean, it's got to be what, 15 years old, something like that.
Shut. All right, you know what? I forget I asked. Holy shit.
Or 14 or 13, right? I guess what was it? 2012 or 2011?
I thought it was 12, but
I think it's 12. So 13 years old.
yeah. Oh, that's just not how you're gonna win a gunfight. When Jake is able to just line you up and take you both down with headshots. And now we got players are leaving. I think we know how this goes. Vancouver Comets gonna take the series and gonna get it done. $250 is theirs.